Imagine being able to predict next winner product or saving hours on customer service. Sounds great, right? Today we are going to talk about how to revolutionize your dropshipping business with ChatGPT. Google is like an encyclopedia. It provides information, but ChatGPT contains all the information on the internet and consolidates and provides you with a clear, concise answer. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned professional, ChatGPT can act as your personal business coach. With ChatGPT's guidance, you can gain insight into industry best practices, understand your target audience, and develop targeted strategies. Simply ask questions such as, how do I start a dropshipping company? You will get a step-by-step guide customized just for you. You no longer need to bother solving complex keywords on the side. Next, let's delve into every aspect of the dropshipping strategy. Step into the realm of ChatGPT. The foremost task is set the tone and custom instructions. I strongly believe that a classically fit man makes it poses better questions without any background, leading to potential disappointment with the outcomes. So if you find yourself in need of assistance in managing your dropshipping store, consider initiating a fresh conversation, naming the role of the bot and your role in the context. For instance, I might impress you are a dropshipping expert well-versed in e-commerce, SEO, and copywriting, while I am a beginner seeking your guidance in launching my first dropshipping store. Next, you can issue more specific commands. For example, request responses in long paragraphs, multiple short paragraphs, bullet points, table format, and specify the desired word content tone, be it friendly, formal, humorous, direct, or corporate. These tips will prove invaluable throughout the conversation since you will clearly define the exact role of ChatGPT and yourself. Even if you are not a complete beginner, you can specify your level as intermediate or expert. This skill will lead to vastly different responses throughout the dialogue. For instance, if I were to inquire about starting a dropshipping business, it provides step-by-step guidance on how to proceed. If clarification is needed, like here where information optimizing my store, I can ask in a human-like manner. For instance, how do I optimize my website to improve conversation rates? The response builds on the previous shared information, resembling a genuine human interaction. This is a crucial way to utilize ChatGPT in aiding the initiation of your dropshipping business. Treat it as your personal coach or client as your trusted assistant. On the other hand, we can leverage ChatGPT for product recommendations, eliminating the need for TikTok, keyword tools, or pilot service. As ChatGPT has covered. For example, ask what type of product to dropship for party use. Results like balloons, banners, signs, and photo booth props. This is why I appreciate ChatGPT is that the singular. It delves deeper into home decor. Ask what items to sell for a party. In that space, generate recommendations like party insights such as fairy lights and night-out decorations, accompanied by insightful explanations. This feedback is immensely valuable for product marketing, especially when you embark on promoting your product. With these recommendations, you can copy and paste them into notes for future reference. So far, we've learned how to use ChatGPT for dropshipping, identify the exact product to sell, and now we'll use it to help build our website. And when you're done with tasks, you can have ChatGPT write content for you. Start by introducing yourself and your goals. Like saying, I'm selling party accessories, please write product description for a party candle. If the tone doesn't align with your brand image, you can extract it, such as saying, make this a cool team or band. If you respond in a conversational manner, delivering exactly what you desire. This technique is quite extraordinary if you are building a dropshipping store on Shopify and need a simple feature like a sticky edit card button. ChatGPT can provide you with the code and teach you how to install it on your site. Incredible! As you know, content marketing is crucial when running a dropshipping store to differentiate yourself from competitors from similar or identical products. You get it, ChatGPT can be your personal marketing consultant, helping you devise a content marketing strategy. As additionally, ChatGPT can save your conversation. Please will invest time and effort in setting the tone. We can continue the conversation, asking for content marketing ideas for our party supply store. The response is comprehensive, offering ideas across various channels like blogging, social media, and video tutorials. It is very delving into specific examples of what you could actually do. I particularly love the idea of video tutorials and can ask it to expand on that concept. Now I'll ask, can you please provide more specific ideas for video tutorials on party decoration concepts? Always remember to use the word please because robots have feelings too. Look, the response is here. Provide without spending hours searching and brainstorming. And now I have some incredible YouTube title ideas that will fit down my content marketing for my dropshipping store. If you already use USAdrop to manage your dropshipping business, integrating it with ChatGPT will only make things better. Imagine a more efficient order processing workflow, allowing you to dedicate more time to business expansion and strategic planning. Well, friends, that's it for today. ChatGPT can really revolutionize your dropshipping business. If you are an online entrepreneur, then make sure you hit the subscribe so you don't miss out on more great content about e-commerce and dropshipping. If you like this content, make sure you hit the like button because it's a small thing you guys can do for me, but a big deal for me and the channel. Also, why not go check out USAdrop and see how they can help your business grow. See you next time.